float on a lazy stream, casting lines at shadows, chasing nothing but a dream. No fish to show for hours, just his lunch and favorite tunes. The world keeps spinning faster, but he won't be moving soon. The trees keep snagging his lures, but he only gives a grin, like he's playing tug of war, and the trees just let him win. He hums a simple melody, the river hums along. No rush, no mighty purpose, just a man where he belongs. Oh, big man, tiny vessel, the king of getting lost. He trades ambition's heavy crown for sunlight's simple cost. No fish upon his hook today, no trophies on his mind, just a brown bag lunch and endless time. He's doing just fine. A wisp of wind and water, it whispers soft and cool. The boat drifts on in circles, like a happy floating fool. The little fish all giggle as they dart away unseen, but the big man doesn't hear them. He's caught up in the serene, catching trees instead of trout as the minutes slip and slide. He tips his hat to nature as she laughs with joy and pride, for life's not in the catching, but the quiet letting go. Big man, tiny boat, he's the wisest one to know. Oh, big man, tiny vessel, the king of getting lost. He trades ambition's heavy crown for sunlight's simple cost. No fish upon his hook today, no trophies on his mind, just a brown bag lunch and endless time. He's doing just fine.
So hey, what is going on, everybody? Took a little trip down the North Anna River in Doswell, Virginia, and I'm doing a voiceover because my camera totally hosed up, and for some reason I have no sound. So yeah, we got here kind of early in the morning. And later on, after we beached, the camera quit working. The battery went dead on it, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with my camera setup, because I only bought the battery that was in the camera and then the external battery, which I use, and it ran for about 3 hours, and that was it. So, yeah, this river was lower than. Well, I want to say it's lower than what I expected, because I knew going in that the river was about 3.5 feet, but it actually dropped another half foot before we got here, and it was a little challenging. There wasn't a lot of fish though. For some reason, they just weren't out. This river has a lot of cover, but with it being so low, kind of made things a little difficult. But it wasn't too bad. Nothing that we couldn't handle anyway. Um, well, I should say Earl couldn't handle. I really didn't do a whole lot because my back was kind of bothering me, and but he's always the man. We didn't catch a whole lot. We kind of thought maybe they was in the shadows, but the water was super clear, and the fish were like really really spooky. But yeah, just sit back and watch the scenery a little bit. We kind of ran ashore. I say the river was just so low that we had to pull the boat a couple of times going down, and of course that means coming back also. Now coming back up, I had the Pexmore 55 thrust, but really doesn't do a lot of good when you're kind of going through this stuff right here. And then of course you're fighting a little bit of current. This river is not as wide as Mattaponi, so even though it doesn't look like the current's running faster, because of that, the current does run a little faster than what it does on Mattaponi. But 55 thrust, kicked it with no problem. We kind of kept it on 3 most of the time coming back, and then of course we had to raise the motor up quite a few times to kind of get through. As you can see here, there's not much water between that sand and us. But yeah, we had a good time nonetheless. It was nice to get out. It wasn't humid. It was in the 80s, and actually this morning it was in the 60s, so that made it even nicer. Yeah, see, we run ashore here, and kind of digging our paddles in to power our way through. But like I say, we had to get out quite a few times, and yeah, so just kind of sit back and enjoy this. I'm gonna add a little music in between sections of me breaking in and just kind of telling you how things are going. So enjoy.
where the water runs clear. Scruggs and Earl got their poles and their gear. Tackle box rattling, cooler full of cheer. They ain't got a care, just a fishing frontier. Oh, fishing the day away, lines in the water, nothing in the way. The sun's shining down, the two start to play. Scruggs and Earl just fishing the day away. Old Earl's humming as the bobber dips. Scruggs cracks a joke, got a laugh on his lips. Radio croons on the boat's little clip. Time flows slow, like the river's lazy trip. No clock, no boss, no heavy load. Just a breeze and a ripple, life and no code. Oh, fishing the day away, lines in the water, nothing in the way. The sun's shining down, the two start to play. Scruggs and Earl just fishing the day away. Old Earl's humming as the bobber dips. Scruggs cracks a joke, got a laugh on his lips. Radio croons on the boat's little clip. Time flows slow, like the river's lazy trip. No clock, no boss, no heavy load. Just a breeze and a ripple, life and no code. Oh, we're fishing the day away, lines in the water, nothing in the way. The sun's shining down, the two start to play. Scruggs and Earl just fishing the day away. One bites and the reel starts to spin, but Earl just grins, says let him win. Scruggs tips his hat, cast out again. It's not about the catch, it's the time we're in. Or fishing the day away, lines in the water, nothing in the way. The sun's shining down, the two start to play. Scruggs and Earl just fishing the day away.
So we pulled up on our little favorite beach here. We always stop here. This is kind of a turning around point for us. I've been throwing a little underspin all morning and hadn't really had any luck, so kind of switched over to this Walmart hula popper special and decided to give this a try and see how this thing does. Earl and got him a seat there, kicking back, drinking him a cold one. And of course, I got to have a disaster happen. Was walking past the boat there and got caught up in Earl's ultralight bait there. He had been throwing a little crawfish crankbait, which really does good on this river if you ever get a chance to go down there. So I didn't have much luck getting it out with my bare hands, so Earl gave me a big old sharp knife there, and I just had to cut my pants up to get the lure out. But it's all right. It's all good and fun. So, yeah, that's just how my day goes. Like I say, shortly after this, my camera went down on me. But, yeah. Just trying to be careful here and not take my finger off or get stuck by these treble hooks. And yeah, we finally got her out there. Earl trying to give me a pair of tweezers to help me. Not tweezers, but whatever them things called, scissor things, or yeah. So here's the only fish that I caught all day on the whole trip, but um, it was all good. We still had a good time. So yeah, he was a little tiny smallmouth, but Earl he caught mostly little sunfish all day, and yeah, I had to go over here, and I didn't have my hook removers with me. This guy was bit down on this thing pretty hard, and getting them out with my hands was not an option. The way he was thrashing around, I could see myself getting stuck by treble hook on this thing. So I got my old hook remover out and got him all straight and set him free to get a little bigger so somebody else could catch him. Like I say, he was a little guy anyway. So, but we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Really not much else happened after this point except for, like I say, the camera shut down on me, and we used that Pexmore there to get back upstream. It worked out pretty good. Yeah, he's a little tiny fish, but hey, fish is a fish, you know. Always a good time on the water. Yeah. All righty. I appreciate you watching, as always. And I had a nice day relaxing and just kicked back and took it easy. All righty. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to eat me a little lunch. Some smoked oysters. And yeah, we're just going to call it a day. Thanks again. Keep on fishing, y'all.